finish. Knocks down to 3. Yes, sir. Mark Bing is going right at Simon Sandagon.
Down the basket and one.
Tuloy-tuloy ang aksyon sa MPBL Preseason Invitational. We are the Biñana Sports Arena, Alote Sports Arena in the city of Biñana as the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys and the Junior MPBL D-League selection led by Jay Lloren there. JP Cawilan coming off his best performance as a member of the Cowboys. He will be in action ngayong hapon as Ilagan takes on the D-League selection. And another great game in our hands here sa DAF 2 Plus. Kasama si Christian Luanzon. Sheila Salaysay will be joining us in a bit. And Christian, napanood mo yung game ng Marikina against Ilagan Isabela. At ganda rin lalo ng Marikina. Pero Ilagan Isabela hacking out that overtime win for their first victory in the preseason.
Malaking bagay yun, no? I know this is only preseason para sa kanila, but this is the time also for you to, test your players in crunch time situations. No, if I'm not mistaken, yun yung unang overtime natin for the preseason tournament, and no better way than to come out and win that ball game, which Ilagan did.
Oo, bigat ng kahit ako kinabahan dun kasi may free throws ba naman na 9/10 of a second remaining, padabla pa. Kailangan pumasok dalawa. So syempre, ang ganda ng laban na yun. No? And,
down by 7 pa sila, di ba? Nung last 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes. They had to overhaul that advantage. And we'd like to welcome everyone on our Facebook page. And syempre, sa ating YouTube channel. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, sa mga nanonood. Sana mag-enjoy kayo sa ating laro. Diretso tayo sa D-League All-Stars. And their key player right now, J. Mark Lloren, he's really showed up dito sa ating preseason tournament. He's made himself available. He will be in action tomorrow in the division finals ng Junior MPBL D-League, playing for Pasig. J. Mark Lloren, he has been fearless in this tournament. He has shown us that he has reached a certain level to his game na kaya makipagsabayan sa mga pros dito sa MPBL.
It's really the perfect adjective to use, because that's been my impression also sa kanya. Yung first game that we covered in Caloocan, and
against Quezon.
Especially in transition, pag nakabuelo to, kahit nakita niya medyo malaki nasa harapan, he's gonna do his best to finish strong in the half court, except for the shot selection, which comes with the age. Siyempre, bata pa tong mga to. Pero ang importante, yung tapang na nandoon. And I think, the decision-making will come sooner rather than later.
Yeah, absolutely. And bright future ahead para kay J. Mark Lloren. Sa kabilang panig naman, we've talked about him at the top of the coverage. And JP Cawilan had 19 points in that win against Marikina. Came alive in the second half. Also had 9 rebounds. And itong Ilagan, they long to have a shooter and the length of JP Cawilan in their squad. He's playing the 3 here. Really thrived with Zamboanga at the 4 spot. Pero maganda yung seamless yung pagpasok na dito sa Ilagan.
Well, yung laro naman kasi ni Cawilan, he's a guy that even off the ball, he can still be effective. And alam naman natin si Coach Louie, sistemadong coach to. He has a lot of off-ball action, especially coming off the post. And with his ability to stretch the floor and shoot the ball from the outside, I think he's going to benefit from that. And we saw that nung overtime win. He had 5 points, which was crucial in the overtime out of the 12 points of Ilagan.
No, J. Boy Solis also had a great game.
He did.
In that win.
Double figures as well.
Yeah, so, MPBL D-League against Ilagan Isabela. 5-star Cowboys coming up. Miguel Pereira with the starters.
Also at guard, number 15, Joko Bohorcelo. At center, number 25, John Orias. At forward, number 21, Roy Domingo. And the other forward, number 77, Joshua Baruelo. The MPBL D-League team is led by Jean Belieza. Here comes the starting 5 for Ilagan Isabela. 5-star Cowboys. Starting at center, number 11, Miguel Ona. At forward, number 5, Josh Giab. At guard, number 27, JL De Los Santos. Also at guard, number 2, Don Gumaru. And the other forward, number 7, JP Kawilan. The head coach for the Cowboys is Louis Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Mixon Ramos, Eric De La Cuesta, Hans Robles, Alex Calveng, and Ethel Tacorda. Coaching consultant is Glenn Capasio. Team managers, Vice Mayor Dave Diaz, board member AJ Diaz, and Georgie Ford.
Our starters here, Joko Bozorcelo, Brent Pacarangan, John Orias, Joshua Baruelo, and Ro Domingo. Para dito sa D-League, Ilagan naman has JL De Los Santos, Donald Gumaro, Miguel Ona, JP Kawilan, and Joshua Giab. No Arth De La Cruz, no Joseph Gabayni in the lineup for today's game. And please sit down, Mr. Luanzon, because we are going to start our coverage now. Thank you so much. They were actually waiting for you.
Glad of me to join you.
Yeah, so glad you can join me in this. Yeah, Joshua Giab getting the starting nod. So medyo konting changes dito si Coach Louie. Giab played clutch minutes in that win against Marikina.
And this is to give obviously time, no, para sa mga players that, maybe a guy like center from FEU.
Miguel Ona.
Yeah, Miguel Ona, to get more exposure, more experience. Because pagdating ng season, he's probably not gonna get 30 minutes if he plays 30 minutes today. Yung pwesto niya halos, yan ay pwesto ng main man nila na si Arth De La Cruz.
Arth or Joseph Gabayni or J-Boy Solis. So maraming kapalitan dyan sa pwesto na yan. That's a 3, and that is Bojorcelo with a 3 to open the game. Giab to Ona. Kawilan puts the ball on the deck. Giab sends it to Gumaru. Kawilan 0 for 2 so far ang Ilagan from beyond the arc. Layup does not work. De Los Santos. Giab. Ona has to fire, and he hits. Miguel Ona, the second cousin of Andrea Indicio, scores his first basket.
Okay, so I thought that was going to be a joke.
It is not a joke.
Yeah.
Not everything that I say is a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Giab running the floor. De Los Santos back to Giab. Fires a 3. It's good. So two unlikely sources of triples here to start the game. Joshua Giab and Miguel Ona.
Well, mas nakakagulat yung kay Miguel Ona because I don't remember seeing him take those kind of shots when he was with the Tamaraws. Pero yung kay Giab, we've always known that he has the touch, not extended lang, no, yung range niya.
Oo. Gumaru. De Los Santos wide open. That's a 3. Tatlong 3 agad para dito sa Ilagan Isabela Cowboys.
Even had time to peek at the line kung nasa behind yung kanyang mga paa and made sure na pangatlong 3-pointer nila yun.
9-3. Offensive rebound. Back the other way, Gumaru. That's a high arcing one-hander from Don Gumaru. 11-3, 11-0 run here for Ilagan in just a minute and a half.
I don't know if you noticed, Sedel, but I feel that we've always been raving about the approaching season. As you see, itong transition 3 kay Giyab. But obviously, one of the things to anticipate, this was the third 3 by De Los Santos, is obviously we're a younger, more talented league.
Absolutely.
Itong season in, right? But one thing that I noticed, I know it's early in the preseason, Sedel, for those who've been here already, I think it has raised also their level of play. You know, whether it's especially on the individual part of it. And we've seen this, you know, and we've heard this reported for a team like, for example, San Juan, of how, you know, the UP boys and the UP HSD boys have elevated their practices. We're seeing it with Tositon Cinco, for example, who just played earlier.
Jensen.
Yeah, 29 years old. Pero nakita natin, nag-expand yung laro niya. Which brings me to another point. I think Gumaru is in that category as well.
Totoo.
A player who's been with us, really started as a backup point guard, tagababa lang ng bola,
Taga-depensa.
taga-depensa. His spot up, you know, his shooting was questionable maybe the first 2 seasons. You know, he could shoot but not at a consistent basis. And now, I am seeing a different dynamic sa kanyang laro, lalong-lalo sa preseason natin. Now he's finishing strong to the basket with some high-level skilled moves na hindi ko naalala na ginagawa niya before.
JP Kawilan misfires again. He gets his own miss. Labas kay Ona. Back to JP. He will not stop shooting. That's short though. Giyab, hang time. Felebrico put back. Still no go. Ayaw pa rin. And D-League All-Stars getting the stop.
Well, Felebrico, this is a bounce back performance para sa kanya, no? Because, you know, 2 games prior, no, in Pasay, he was ejected, I believe, in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Because of those unsportsmanlike fouls. Now, in the last game, he did not play. Okay, that's why ito, tingin ko, bounce back ito para sa kanya. Not only to play better, obviously, but also to continue to earn the trust. Ito si Coach Louie and the whole coaching staff.
Now, coaching staff and Coach Louie very high on DJ Felebrico coming out of that San Sebastian program. And he is a homegrown player. He's dito sa
Give and go.
side ng Ilagan Isabela. Alan Mina lays it in off the feed from J-Boy Solis. Siniedo against Pingoy.
He had the right idea, you know, to drive the basketball. Nakikita niya, yung mas mabilis siguro siya. Ito yung ala Dirk Nowitzki, no? Natira sa short corner, and this was the give and go to Allen Mina.
Siniedo from way downtown over Pingoy. Wow, with a selling.
I know. Naalala ko yan, nung panahon lang namin, ang tawag namin dyan, kanuban. Tama ba?
Naku, hindi ko na alam yan, Costa Luanzo.
Yun ang mamaril ka. Pero ibang klase yun. Ito, kaliwa na naman, no? Si Allen Mina. It's one thing to shoot, like literally, like having like the gun figure sa hand mo. It's another to put it back in your pocket.
That's a different set of motion.
Iba yun. 2 motion yun.
And J-Boy Solis,
Ito, 1 motion lang to.
yeah, he continues to play well, J-Boy Solis.
Ang laki rin ng improvement nito, ha. That started last season, no? Latter part.
Nice fake. Allen, inabot. Ni that pass. Celebrico, extra pass, Mina. Nice jump stop from Allen Mina.
A right-handed player, but so far, all of his 6 points have been off his left hand.
19-12. Ilagan already over the limit. Leading All-Stars have yet to commit the foul. Celebrico with the rebound. TJ looks ahead. Alan Santos. Solis with the recovery. J-Boy can't hit from underneath. Leo, that pass. His first basket. Yoren. It's an extra pass to Hokum.
Good pass by Coco.
Allen Mina, 8 quick points para kay Allen Mina.
Kung maganda-ganda lang yung angulo niya rin, mukhang tatapusin niya ulit ang kaliwang layup yun eh. This one, Pinoy step, kinailangan niyang ikanan dahil nasa ilalim na siya ng ring. Mabibigyan pa, no? Itong 2+1 special.
This was the first overtime game of the preseason invitational. 99-95 ang final score dito. Ang ganda ng laban na to. Coach Louie. Allen Mina at the line. He completes the 3-point play. 7 na puntos agad para kay Allen Mina. It's 22-14. Niedo, what a finish over Alan Santos.
Nilabas niya, yung kanyang DIY kit doon.
May 5 puntos na siya.
Pagbaba niya ng bola, wala nang ibang humawak. Kaya dire-diretso na siya sa basket. Talagang gusto niya itong matchup niya kay Coco Pingoy. Nung pagpasok ni Pingoy, naging agresibo rin siya kaagad. Atakihin yung depensa ni Coco. Pero dito, switch kay Santos.
Celebrico fouled by Siniedo. DJ Celebrico at the line. Makes the first. Former San Sebastian Stag. Kakampi niya dyan sila Romel Calahat, Reg Gabat.
Nasaan na si Reg Gabat?
Nasa Zamboanga pa rin.
Yung Zamboanga last year yun.
No.
Under siya kay Coach Jan, siya.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL, Yoren.
Have you covered Zamboanga?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Pasa sa ilalim, ball knocked away. It will stay with the D-League.
Yung head coach doon, former teammate ko.
Sa St. Stephen's?
Sa Zamboanga, yes. Sa St. Stephen's. For the longest time, he was the first assistant coach of Coach Gold.
Okay.
Yeah. At siya rin ang unang naging pagka-graduate namin ng high school, we graduated the year 2000 and kung di ako nagkakamali, part na siya ng coaching staff by year 2003. So nag-aaral pa siya nun ng kolehiyo.
Tagal din ng coach.
Tagal. Oh. He was also a part of season 85, yung huling taon ni Carl Tamayo in 2022 in
Joshua
UP.
Baruelo was the who hit the three. Kasama pala siya dun sa championship eh.
Hindi, pumasok lang siya nung, after the pandemic, the 2022, it was 2 seasons in 1 year, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yung season 85, that was the latter part na of the year that happened around late September until mid-December.
Now Monte Castro with a 3 trims the deficit to 2. Alan Santos.
Lamina was wide open. Santos apologizing. Clear out.
Mina
Masayaw.
can't get it to drop. Alan Santos rebound. Nagawan sa bola. Nakuha ni Alan. Labas kay Allen. Coco. J-Boy. Dumps it
Nice.
to Alan Santos. Can't stick it in.
2 chances at the rim for Alan and able to convert. Loren atake sa kabila pero mukhang napalpal yon ni Solis.
(24-22). Loren to inbound. Monte Castro again. Pingoy. Felebrico running the floor. TJ Felebrico with a finish.
Now you would think, no, going up against a younger generation, obviously itong MPBL D-League team, that they would control the break. The thing about that is that you need to make some stops and control the boards as well.
Almina beats the shot clock but can't hit the 3. And it's just a 4-point game here. Both teams going through the motions pretty much. Ilagan Isabela executing quite well.
Offensively, yes.
Hindi lang nila ma-sustain yung mga defensive stops nila against the D-League All-Stars.
Especially against Siniedo and Hocom, who combined for 12 of the 22 points ng D-League team.
At the end of 1, Ilagan 26, D-League 22.
You're still watching the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Preseason 2026. And for this preseason, nabanggit nga na meron tayong guest team, and this is the MPBL D-League. It's a selection of players, and according to one of the people who put up this team, J.R. Navarro, says their primary goal is to give opportunities and exposure to the players. In fact, after their first game, kinausap na ni Coach Nash Lascelles of Quezon si Axel Rosales. But the interesting story for this match is half of their guys in their initial roster not playing today because they have a finals game tomorrow sa MPBL D-League. But luckily, they got players to fill in for this game. At ang sabi nga ni JR, winning games is definitely a bonus for them. But again, it's the experience and passion for basketball. That's why these guys are here today. Sa Delphan, Coach Christian?
Maraming salamat, Sheila. Ibig sabihin, pwede pang mag-shoot up si Christian Wanson sa D-League All-Stars.
Hindi, may ano yan eh. May age limit yan eh.
May age limit ba?
Oo. Yan
Pwede ka naman.
Negatibo na naman. Ako na naman ang naisip ko.
Kasi
Set up.
42 divided by 2.
Alam mo, hindi ka natuto sa best player natin nung first game eh. Si Hessen Gabo, sineset up positively yung kanyang mga kasama. Ikaw, sineset up mo negatively. Eto, positibong tira ba? Hindi. Pero makukuha nila ang offensive rebound.
Alan Mina gets it back. Atake si Allen. Finds Felebrico. Big block by Loren. Nice fake by Allen. It's a foul on Loren.
Anyway, salamat Sheila sa iyong report. And yes, na-miss ka namin. Pagpasensya mo na ang kasama ko ngayong araw. This is his way of making up for him being late. No? in our pregame. So, welcome back.
Alam mo,
Muntik na sumama. Tignan mo kung kailan nakatayo ko.
tumatawa.
Muntik na sumama yung loob ko sa iyo eh. Kasi akala ko na yung nangyari last year, no? Last season, sa Rizal, kung saan isang quarter, hinayaan mo ako maging dalawang tao.
Ang galing mo doon. Ang galing mo doon. Ang galing niya doon.
Ang galing niya bumawi, no?
Ang galing niya doon. Grabe. Sobrang
Isipin mo buwan na ang nakalipas. Ngayon niya lang naisip mamuri.
Sobrang positive yun. Sobrang positive yun. Parang may na-discover ka ba about yourself at that day?
As you see, Lauren.
I think you really discovered something about yourself that day.
The only thing I discovered that day is that some people will never change.
Ay,
Back
nako.
to the game.
Change ba ka mo?
Eto, hindi nagbago laro nito. Sabi mo nga sa top ng coverage natin, fearless.
I like his game. I think yung if his game continues to develop, lalakas ang katawan niya, yung athletic ability niya, natataas yung talon niya. He's gonna be a handful kung sino man makakalaban niya at any level.
Now, to your point, kasi ang tapang pagdating sa basketball, minsan mahirap ituro yan. It is teachable, but it's probably the last thing players would learn from another person.
Yeah.
It's usually innate in them, especially depende sa kanilang background, no, yung kinalakihan. And to me, itong si Lauren, it seems innate in him really to be fearless the way he's attacking the basket and even the way, he approaches the game. Parang usually sa mga ganitong mga teenagers, medyo nangangapa, nangingilala sa mga kanilang kuya, pero never natin nakita sa kanya yun, tulad nitong tirang to. Pasok yan!
He can hit from outside and he can attack. Sa naging lamang dito ng Ilagan Isabela. Pelebrico. Extended time on the floor. Pingoy lines up a three. They've been struggling from beyond the arc, Ilagan.
Ang layo nito. Kaya ang layo din sa ring, no? Hindi tumama yung kanyang pull-up three.
Only 3 of 11 for the Cowboys. From beyond the arc, ang leading All-Stars naman. 4 of 12.
As you see this three by Lauren and that dribble handoff, that was a weak switch, no? Which allowed Lauren to have space for the catch and shoot three.
Gabe Capascio. Even the way he defends, Christian, si Lauren, parang hindi siya natatakot to mix it up with the bigger players. Yeah, 2 turnovers now for Prince Rivero, the offensive foul, and then the travel here. He sort of just trying to get his timing right. Ito si Prince Rivero. Nieto with a jumper. No. That's a three-pointer that does not go in. Lauren, travel.
Those are a ton of chances to get a basket, no, for D-League. 2 opportunities of offensive rebounds. Ends up as a turnover. Fortunate is Ilagan.
Pingoy. Kawilan. Capascio drives. Capascio is blocked. The D-League team has had I think 4 or 5 blocks. Nice move, galing kay Lauren. Not able to finish. Back the other way. Look at Lauren chase. And Gia belay it in.
Umabot pa siya ron, no? Almost forced a miss, no? Mukhang iluluwa yung layup na yun ni Gia. May good effort nonetheless for Lauren. Tough shot.
Yeah, D-League has 4 blocks. Capascio running the floor. And Gabe will finish with the left hand.
Nice pass by Coco Pingoy. As soon as he got the basketball, he saw on the opposite side that Capascio was running the left outside lane for that easy layup.
Pumasok ang tira ni Lloren. Here comes Coco Pingoy. Giab. Capascio will movement without the ball from Gabe Capascio. Extends the lead to 7.
Now, one thing that this D-League team, because obviously selection of players sila, well, one habit that they probably want to learn is really to jump both sides, because so far, that give and go has been a weapon for Ilagan in this game. As mapuputan sila ng shot clock.
$34-27. We'd like to thank MoneyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. Shout out, Boss Keith Picasso.
Ay, Boss Kit! Ay, i-download mo na ang MoneyPay, Boss Kit, at magpa-verify ka na.
Parang 2018 lang daw tayo yung nakita niyo yung pre-game. Parang 2018 lang kasi hanggang ngayon hindi tayo nagkakasundo.
Napaka-negatibo mo naman.
I don't know if it's a me or a you problem, my friend, but that is a nice feed.
You're too hard on yourself. It's definitely you, Sinan.
And Orias with a layup.
Ito na naman, give and go.
And Gabe Capascio has 6 points.
3 words.
Pare-pareho yung pattern dun sa layup ni Gabe Capascio.
3 words nga ang kulang nila eh. Jump, ball, side.
Orias able to draw the foul on JL.
Look at this, a recheck of the screen and the roll to the big man. Lauren showing that he has the vision as well to make a pass. And Prince Rivero has always been, by the way, a good passer. One thing that I noticed, no, since Prince is playing, wala ang kanyang si Coach Paulo, no? Usually nandan yan, present yan kasama si Abby. Tara na yan, malamang. Inunahan ko na kasi magte-text na yan eh.
Malamang.
Hello, Coach Paulo Rivero. The only man that I know that can field in 5 players and put in 2 substitutions and then a coach pa siya.
Grabe. Nagawa niya kaya nila yan na isang team sila?
What do you mean?
Na isang team lahat. Nagbuo
Di ba maliliit pa yung ano niya eh, like the last 2?
Malay natin. Naubusan na shot clock ang Cowboys doon.
Pwede pala maging 8 yun. Pag lumaki na yung kanyang apo, na si Luca, na anak ni Prince.
Oo nga. Nabilis lang yun. 5 turnovers for Ilagan, 4 for D-League. Take away from JL. Kawilan is trapped. It's a steal here. Very active, Lionel. That pass.
This is only a 6-point lead in spite of Ilagan dominating fast break points 13-2. No, so after these 2 free throws, it will only be, if it's made, fast break number 3 and 4. Nabanggit natin kanina, no? Hindi porket mas bata, mas mabilis, automatic na ang fast break, because it really starts on the defensive end, getting stops and getting those rebounds. Something that they failed to do also against Muntinlupa, because Muntinlupa led that category 17-13.
Giab, Buraga rather, homegrown player, first time in action. Buraga nakawala. That short stab does not work. 36-32. Nakakadikit pa kaya yung D-League All-Stars dito. And there's a steal from Gabe Capasio. JP Kawilan for 3. Finally.
No, compared to his first few misses, the difference of that made 3 was that it was in transition, and more importantly, he was able to set his feet aside from libre siya.
1 of 5 for JP Kawilan. And that will go to Ilagan.
A chance for Ilagan, especially if it's another 3. If they hit a 3 rather, to have their biggest lead.
Agaraw coming in. Roed Agaraw, first time in the ball game, or in the preseason rather. De Los Santos to Buraga. Giab. Agaraw. They go to Giab. Buraga with a jumper. Come back the other way. And took an extra step there. Travel.
Just took too long to execute. Really, that 4-on-1 fast break. If the pass maybe was a second or a couple seconds earlier, might have gotten a better shot instead of a turnover.
39-32. There's a whistle going against Orias.
Only their second team foul. And one adjustment that the D-League team can do is, maybe coming into the second half, is to try to deny the post. Dahil halos lahat ng aksyon, no, to initiate their offense, eh, nanggagaling sa poste para sa Ilagan. Tulad nito ulit. Kevin go na naman.
Kawilan can't get it to fall. Yep. 39-32, 7 points lang ang lamang dito ng Ilagan. Minute and a half remaining. Oh, napaganda pa. Nabitaw na ng bola kanina doon. Victor Buraga the other way. He finishes.
Not so much lift on that finish, but a lot of spin of the basketball, o yung English na tinatawag, kaya pumasok yun. A nice way, no, para makabawi dun sa easy layup that they gave up on the other end.
(41-34) Agaraw. Giab.
Kevin go na naman. Oh, Chumograd pa. Oh. Nakita mo yun? Si Gia ba? Chumograd.
Saan mo na naman nakuha yung mga ganun?
Sa Pilipinas tayo eh. Pag nasa American soil tayo, Jordan.
Pinedo. Orias. Ball knocked away by JL. Recovered by Juan Castro. He fires and he hits.
And that was an impressive shot, not only because he made it, but the presence of mind after the loose ball, picking it up, yumuko at tinira. Kaya mo pa ba yun?
Oo naman. Tira lang,
Yung
hindi
tira.
yuko. Wala pa sa penalty ang D-League team.
Kita mo to, Sidel. Oh, this was the give and go once again. Ayan. Ay, ikaw na magsabi.
Jumordan. Ganda ng pektus doon.
Oh, ito, ito yung hindi mo kaya.
Yung pagyuko.
Oh.
Pero yung pagtira kaya ko pa yan.
Oh, pero iba ang tira sa shoot ah. Yan na, tumira, shumot pa.
Okay. Time out muna tayo. Binyan will be in action later on against the Quezon City Black Bulls. 10.3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Bola ng Ilagan.
Elevator screen of the inbound.
Nagarao can't get it to fall. They have time here.
And somebody was open.
Niedo launches. That does not work with the MPBL Junior MPBL D-League selection making a good account of themselves as they
Pito lang to.
are only down by 6 points.
Or 6?
Yeah, 6 points. But at the end of the first half, the Cowboys ahead 43-37. Halftime here at the Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan, where the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys are holding on to a 6-point lead, and so a lot of layups in the first half.
Too many.
Too many to count. The outside shooting of the D-League stars with 6 makes from beyond the arc. That has sort of helped them gain on this cushion of Ilagan.
Right, but I think it's more of Ilagan though, not to take away credit para sa D-League team. They've been fighting, obviously, making 2 more threes helps trim the lead down. But just too many layups at the rim, and defensively, itong Ilagan, not at their best. To put it in a nutshell. Let's see if they could come out with a better effort defensively to try to extend the lead to double figures. I don't think they led in double figures the first half.
No.
The biggest lead was 7. Ito, may technical error ba?
Yeah, I think so.
Oo.
I think they are in a situation with a clock, I believe. We will continue. Balik tayo sa simula. Wala ng Ilagan. They go to Josh Giab. Miguel Ona.
Hit a 3 in the first half. Thought about it there. Pero na-scout na siya. No?
Giab open. Takes the jumper. No.
Nice rebound. And that was that pass. Nice move.
Monte Castro had a good first half. That's a 3. And just rebound goes to Capascio. Kawilan can't control the rock.
Just 2 ahead for JP Kawilan, no? Pero kung nasa Leon, they had a mini 2-on-1 at the right side of the floor.
That pass. Picks up his dribble. Yoren. Like to thank Extreme ang subok at kompleto Francis Brand ng Pilipinas.
Would have been a nice move
Yeah.
after the up fake off the dribble. Good pass.
Ganda. Capascio to Ona for the finish.
That's why it's very important for a big man not only to run back, but to run with an intention, no? Not only at the rim, but seeing the ball.
Siniedo, that's a great move over J.L. De Los Santos. Ganda naman ng galaw na yun.
Ganda ng galaw, ang taas ng elevation ng jump shot, which to me, anytime you're a small player, kailangan mataas yung elevation mo sa jumper just to get higher than usually taller defenders than you. Ona with a baby hook.
Siniedo can't handle the pass and back the other way. Ito yung galaw, oh.
Nice looking Jay.
Na challenge ni J.L. doon.
That's a foul.
And Monte Castro. A few years from now, we might see these players.
You know what?
Sitting up.
Exactly on my
Para
mind.
nakikita ko eh.
Exactly.
Sabi ko, may chance to na makita ko dito siguro 2-3 years from now sa
Right.
MPBL ang mga to.
Right.
Miguel Ona with the offensive rebound and the stick back.
Ang tanong, sila kaya makikita pa tayo? I think yun yung tamang tanong doon eh.
Sabi ko, iiyak sa mata pa nila, no? Pero malamang nandito yun sa MPBL sooner or later.
Right, but the three-point play completed by Miguel Ona was 9 silent points.
8.
8 rather.
8. Monte Castro fires a 3. Good line, short lang. JL De Los Santos.
Nobody's
JL
open.
Capascio with
That's
a
his
jumper.
shot. Yeah.
The pick napunta kay Gia, back out to JL. They want to go to Miguel Ona. They've been giving him a lot of touches. Gia for 3. Yes, that's the second 3 for Josh Gia.
Nakita ko sinasabi ng coaching staff sa kanya yun eh. After missing that baby hook inside the paint, somebody was wide open in the strong side corner. This time, nag-adjust siya, no? Pinasa niya kay Giab, knocks down the 3.
Pinedo has had quite a game here. Offensively.
9 points for him, along with 3 assists and 4 rebounds.
De Castro.
No look.
Loren. Oh, traveled.
Did. Yeah, mo may visa eh. Kaya hindi piniduhan.
3-on-1 the other way. JL back to Gia. Back to JL for 2. Textbook fast break there. Oh, what a finish. Enzo Montecastro.
Using the inside hand on the left side.
Coach Louis sending his boys to keep the pace up. Gia is stripped. Montecastro has been all over the floor.
Buti na lang nandun siya, no? Because that's a play that we've seen time and time happen since the first half, whether it's a ball screen or a give and go.
Rivero wide open, goes to the open spot. Ganda ng pasa ni Mina doon. Ganda na play. Itong Ilagan.
Simple screen-to-screener action.
Okum. No.
12 na to, ah.
Oo nga. Rivero na naman ang pituan dito. 4 na si Prince.
Hindi papalitan yan. Nakapasok lang yan eh. Palagay ko hindi na papalitan ni Coach Louie yan.
Montecastro. Manipay is a digital wallet built for the community. And that pass goes up high for the layup. J-Boy. To Lebrico. Alan Mina, corner 3. That doesn't go. Yoren surveys his options. Pinangga si Pelebrico. Stepped on the
Stepped out of
line.
bounds, yeah. That was Montecastro on the right sideline.
He does not look phased at all playing against these Cowboys right now. J-Boy to Allen Mina. Alley-oop. There's a foul.
So we talked about jumping ball side, which they did, no, as an adjustment. Because yan ang hindi nila ginawa ng first half. The thing though is that you have to cover the back door as well. It was not a direct pass. Pero pasa sa taas.
Pero mas mahirap na lang din konti.
Mas mahirap na yun. Oo.
Kanina kasi diretso,
Dire-diretso.
straightforward lang eh. Allen Mina into double figures, 11 in the ball game para kay Allen Mina. 7-45. Okum. Back out to Lloren. Lost his footing, but
What a
able
pass.
to find the pass and the finish.
How about the pass though? Nadapa na, naipasa pa, no? A little behind the back using his left hand. And with the runner, Prince Rivero. A nice spot up from about 16 feet.
Nice foul dito. That's Holcomb with the finish. Sa kabilang banda naman, no? Prince Rivera getting his 4th point of the ball game. Lloren for 3. Solis with the rebound. Bigay kay Pingoy. Gets it to Prince. Binitawan na
Nice.
bola. Filipico with the finish.
Oh, what a beautiful recovery by Prince right there. Looked like he was gonna travel as he bobbled the basketball. He passed it with his left hand, pero naibawi naman kagad ng D-League team with a quick 2 of their own.
Turnover. On De Castro, ball knocked away by Allen Mina.
Well, I thought that's something they should have finished. You know, but because of poor spacing, instead, because of the deflection, they're going to end up inbounding the basketball on the baseline.
Singedo. All the way through. Teardrop doesn't work. Rebound, nakuha ni Coco Pingoy. Mina down low to Jay Moisolis. Nice fake.
I think one thing we should mention, Sedef, no, is because of the challenge that this D-League faces. As you see the numbers by J. Boy Solis, you know, we mentioned him at the top of the coverage. He's, you know, the 3rd player to finish in double figures. But this D-League team, dahil selection sila, and obviously the challenge of them with their commitment with their mother schools, collegiate schools, of their availability every game. From my understanding, you know, they submit a lineup, you know, 24 hours before, which is the standard rule.
Yes.
But sometimes, dahil biglang hindi pwede si ganito, hindi pwede si ganyan.
May klase pala si ganito.
May klase pala si ganito. And that's the reason why most of their players, except for Lauren, number 10, no, walang apelido. Yung kanilang mga jerseys. So, forgive us sometimes if we're mentioning surnames na hindi pala nila surname kasi nakabase lang tayo
Sa listahan.
sa listahan kung ano yung sinasabit sa atin. So obviously, just, you know, to give respect sa, syempre, nanonood yung kanilang mga magulang,
Oo, at yung
kapitbahay.
or yung player naman na minention natin na wala pala.
Na wala pala, siya yung nababanggit, siya yung nabibigyan ng free marketing. Di ba? So, pagpasensyahan nyo na po, no? Pero one thing's for sure, si Lauren, simula game 1 nitong D-League, never tayo nagkamali.
Oo.
Unang-una, kapansin din naman ang kanyang laro. Kahit na wala siyang, hindi nakasunod yung apelido niya sa likod ng jersey.
Oo, so ang ganda ng pasa niya doon.
Oo,
Pero yes.
shot fake muna. Tingnan mo, shot fake, lumapit si Prince, nagkaroon ng angulo. Yung window bounce pass. J-Boy Solis, instead of doing something, tinignan na lamang. May foul pa.
Oh. J-Boy Solis.
Another nice feed by Prince Rivero, the high post man.
Yan talaga yung laro ni Prince eh. Great decision maker.
Yeah, has always been a good passer. Magkaiba sila ng tatay niyan. Si Paolo.
Bakit?
Good trainer si Paolo.
Yan na. Defensive rebound para kay Prince. Naagaw nga lang dito. Dire-diretso. Alamina with a challenge. Ryan able to get that one to go in. Solis inside. Finds Kawiran for two.
Nice cut underneath. Another nice find by Solis. Already their 21st assists sa larong ito. Nice.
Oh, wow. Orias. Can't get it to fall. Rebound nakuha ni Alan Mina. Under a minute remaining. Pingoy trying to organize. Mina from the corner. Atake. Drop off. Prince, no. Solis inside. And J-Boy Solis pupunta siya sa linya for 2 free throws. Sabi rin, ang liliksig nitong D-League players eh.
Coast to coast, no?
Pass ni J-Boy.
Ikawilan. Ang ganda ng reverse.
And this is the free throw. For two para kay J-Boy Solis. It's now 14-point lead for Ilagan. Lose the ball here. Coco Pingoy. Let's hit the clock. They want to go for the last shot of the quarter. Mina. It's down to 5. Alan Mina. Masyado malakas. Together will run out of time. That will do it. 3 quarters down in this matchup between the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys and the MPBL, Junior MPBL D-League selection. Great play. Venezuela with a finish off the feed from Oko. Before the quarter ended, Rivero to Filebrico connecting for the 2 points. Fourth quarter coming up, Ilagan with a 14-point lead. Back inside the Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan para sa ating matchup between the Junior MPBL D-League All-Stars and Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. Quarter scoring, best quarter for Ilagan. Third quarter was in the first scoring-wise, but in terms of the advantage, 25-17 in the third.
Oh, doon na sila nakalayo, no, ng gusto and able to get their biggest lead as they enter the fourth. Natuluyang pang lumalaki after JP Kawilan hits the first three of the fourth quarter.
71-54, biggest lead of the game. Oh, looks sa mga player natin.
Just incidental contact. I think magiging bola pa rin ng Ilagan to kung di ako nagkakamali.
Giab is back on the floor here. to 54. Nina gets it across. Kawilan looking for the return pass. Alan Santos. JP, Allen. Nina gets some separation and the fadeaway is good.
What you love about their sets, no, is that there's movement, obviously, which we've been seeing since the start of this ball game. But at the same time, lalo na pag nasa loob itong si Allen Mina, ball ends up with him, and it seems to be that every time it ends up with him, they have a clear side for him, wherein everybody is busy on the weak side, and he just has the time and space to operate. That time, a pull-up jumper.
Go back the other way for after the turnover. Alan Mina sits down.
Ano ba nilabas?
Bakit?
Nakashoot lang. Minsan nangyayari talaga yun.
It's a 19-point lead for Ilagan. Enzo will fire. They give up the offensive rebound here, Ilagan. Monte Castro will fire again.
Short.
Another offensive rebound. They're able to get the steal though.
Nice sportsmanship na pinapakita ni Kuya Coco. Don't you wish everyone was like that, no? Lalo na pag finals, intense ang laro. Hindi mo na nakikita yan eh.
Meron pa rin.
Meron pa rin ba?
Meron pa rin naman. It's not a lost art.
Not to say I'm 100% for him. Okay, because there's also that mental.
Uy, gusto ko yun, ha?
Banda,
kilala ko yun. Trademark yun ng tatay niya. Coach Glenn Capasio. Gave this time with a jumper off the glass.
Natuluyan ng lumobo ang halamangan ng Ilagan. And took them the third quarter as Santos will lose the ball by himself. He's hoping that he would get a whistle.
And Joko Garcelo. Binalik dito. The lefty put on the line. That pass has just been crashing the offensive glass every time he had a chance.
Bakit nga naman bakit mo nga naman hindi gagawin lalo pag nasa weak side ka kadalasan diyan mapupunta yung Mintis. Had a good chance to get that basketball. Nakialam lang si Kawilan, siya pa ang last touch. Lalabas si Kawilan sa staggered screen, libre.
Masyado malakas. Rebound, Giab. Josh Giab now has 12 points and 6 rebounds in the ball game. Yoren again.
Love the fake handoff and how he operated in that space to post up, had his head up, reading the defense. Ends up with a nice turnaround shot above his defender. Same play.
Alan,
Keep and go na naman.
labas kay
there's a
Kawilan. In and out. 1 of 8 for JP Kawilan.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, not called there. Diab down low. Pingoy for 3. No. Loren with the rebound. Continues to stay aggressive. Ziniedo sa ilalim. Halfway through this fourth period. Ona and Agarao will check in.
Nice.
Papaso, masyado malakas. Alan Santos, ang tapik, tumama sa ring. Ziniedo has it. Joko can't get the left of that pass. Look at him fly.
Almost a follow-up dunk. Ito. Nabitawan lang niya, no? Yung kaliwang kamay. A lot of youth. A lot of springs.
Ganun ka rin ba dati?
Something that we cannot... Hindi.
Hindi rin.
Hindi.
MoneyPay is the digital wallet built for the community. Eh, yung idol mo si Penny Hardaway, may hops naman yun eh.
Tama.
Bakit ikaw hindi ka sumunod? Kasi akala ko na-pattern yung laro mo sa kanya eh.
Alam mo, kung ganun lang ang buhay, di sana lahat mataas na tumalon, lahat ng mga nang iniidolo si Jordan. Di ba?
Agaraw. Capasio. Gabe Capasio, no. Itulak. First foul on Gabe Capasio. Inside they go. Can't get it to fall. Ona. Let's see Joko Budercelo. Loren. Ona with the rebound. Ahead to Agarao. Getting his chance here, Roy Agarao. Pingoy. Agarao. Wide open for 3. Fires Capasio with the rebound. Ona. Pingoy cuts sa ilalim. Opo carving space and using the glass for the 2 points.
Well, obviously, final score na lang ang pinag-uusapan dito, no?
Yeah. Extreme subok at kompleto ang appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Oh, Ziniedo diving for that loose ball.
And this will be win number 2
For
for
Ilagan.
Ilagan.
It should be a really interesting battle for those top 3 places in the group. Agarao is blocked. Kasi that group has Quezon, San Juan, Caloocan, Ilagan, Pasay, and even Muntinlupa. No, na kayang makabigla ng mga teams doon. And Loren all the way. $79-63. Ona to Capasio. Capasio lays it in. 10 points now for Gabe Capasio.
I think it's safe to say everybody's just playing for their stats right now because it is just one layup after another. Nobody is even caring to help.
16-point lead for Ilagan all over, but the final score, as you mentioned. Final 2 minutes. Ona. Pingoy for 3. Yes. A little more separation. Oh, that pass! Look at this one. Pingoy with a 3, and then the other way, it was that pass. Ang bilis ng balik. Kanina pa niya hinahanap to eh.
Ito, nakuha na niya.
May nakuha ka rin. Sorry about that, partner. Pingoy, another 3.
Si Pingoy, back-to-back ang nakuha. Buti pa siya.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. We're just counting down the last few seconds of this ball game.
That was blocked. Ay Buraga, out of Ilagan's homegrown. Ito, mukhang dadaktak na naman to.
That pass. Energy guy.
Yan.
Muragat. Siya na naman nakatapik.
Nakatapik.
Yoren, the step back 3. Warm up yata to para bukas si Yoren. Miguel Ona hits the 3. That's his second of the ball game. 11 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists para kay Miguel Ona. Siniedo, they're just padding their numbers here right now.
Might as well, right? I mean, imagine kung uso pa ang newspaper. Yan ang laging...
Ay, grabe ka naman.
Diba? Yan ang lagi
Para naalala ko si Coach Vic tuloy.
Oh, yan ang lagi... Sinabi rin ba niya?
Hindi, sabi niya, nagkakape siya sa umaga at nagbabasa ng dyaryo.
Huwag ka. Si Coach Eric De La Cuesta, dating teammate nyo ngayon, assistant sa Ilagan, nagkakape, nagjadyaryo, nagsisiga pa. Parang Eric, kumusta ka?
1972 as we end this ball game.
Pero yun, no, yung newspaper, titignan mo yung score mo eh.
Yung back scores kasi
Yung back scores.
nakandun yun sa dulo.
Doon mo lang kasi makikita yun eh.
Napinido mo.
Oo. Ngayon kasi nasa X na eh. Di ba? Sa
Kaya nga
dating
eh.
Twitter. So,
Lonzon 0, parang ganun. Hindi naman. Kasi naglaro ka pero hindi ka nakashoot.
tama.
Nandun ka.
Tama.
Pero ito, nakashoot to. Joshua Gee, a couple of 3-pointers.
Negatibo ko talagang tao. Hindi katulad ng mga highlights natin. Ito, lahat to shoot.
Oo.
Oh, di ba?
Jumordan, one of his highlights. Joshua Gee,
Malaking bagay yung highlight na yun eh. Feeling ko, yun yung naging decision maker kung bakit hindi si Mina yung best player.
too close to call.
Walang Jordan si Mina eh.
90-72 as Ilagan improves to 2-2 in the preseason. Let's go to Sheila.
Joining me right now, of course, is our best player of the game, Joshua Gieb. Congratulations. Back-to-back wins sa inyo from Marikina to this game. What do you think was your advantage sa inyong laro?
Yun, siguro yung tiwala namin sa isa't isa, saka yung trust namin dun sa coaches, sa lahat ng mga bumubuo dun sa team.
Considering na mas bata yung kalaban nyo for this game, pero mas nakuha nyo yung advantage pagdating sa takbuhan.
Yun nga, sabi nga sa amin ni coach, respeto pa rin dun sa kalaban. Yun nga, tatakbo lang, yun yung panakang ano namin kasi tatakbo lang tatakbo yung mga bata. So kami gagawin lang namin yung trabaho namin doon sa loob.
At yan, syempre, kung may mga bata, salamatan ka, go ahead.
Yan, una-una, thank you kay Lord kasi binigay sa amin yung panalo na to and pinapasalamatan ko yung family ko na nasa Pagbilao, yung girlfriend ko, si Kayla, and si Boss J.O. Diaz, Board Member Doc E.J. Diaz, Vice Mayor J.V. Diaz, Mayor J. Diaz, Governor Dito Albano, Boss Ricky Lagi, and yung sa ate ko sa Canada at YMG family. Thank you po sa inyo.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, our best player of the game, Joshua Giab of Ilagan Cowboys. Balik sa inyo.
Congratulations, Josh Giab and the Cowboys. Win number 2 in the preseason invitational. And coming up next, it's the matchup between the Quezon City Black Bulls against Binyan dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. We'll be right back for our main game this Saturday.